Everyone, welcome back to Race as we prepare to stream our first Coca-Cola Cup Series race of Martinsville, the Cookout 100. As everyone's going to begin to line up into the positions, we'll start going live as soon as everyone's in the positions and we get ready for pacing. It's 100 laps at the paperclip, mid-rate, about mid like spring, time. Um, just a little FYI, if you hear thunder outside at any point along the stream, that's just because there's some thunderstorms rolling through. But yeah, otherwise from that, then that is going to be today. So as we wait for them to get in their positions and we wait for them to start going. Listen to those engines roar. Looks like we have some trouble with someone not lining up, but hopefully that's fixed. And yeah. Yeah, that's what's going on with that. So 12 cars here today. Here are your starting positions. So in P1 will be Trey in the 75. P2 will go to Top Question. P3 will go to Ritter. P4 will go to Jackal. Where's Jackal at, dude? Find Jackal. There's Jackal. KJ. P6 will go to Wesley. Yeah, and then P7 will go to Wesley. P8, oh, I don't know. Okay, yeah. P6 goes to G Money. P7 Jackal. P8 to Ragnarok. P9 to Packer. P10 to, I believe, someone's over there. P13. Yeah, anyway, we're gonna get going here. Green from Martinsville. As the 75 will take an early lead off to start 4 wide already. As they come through here. Let's look at that back cam from the 75. We're coming into the corner. That 75 has a pretty good lead. There goes Ritter on the outside of G Money, that looks like. Back there. And we're gonna spin Ritter around. Ritter's around off the back bumper of Jackal. No caution will be thrown. Of lap number 2. Unfortunate for him. Lifting. They're already trying to make it 4 wide back there. Kick up Top Question to the inside. Look at this. Racing in the mid-pack here. 54 go. And in the corner, looks like Top Question will win. Oh, and a bump to the 55 in the back. So your current standing is right now is currently, that's going to be Trey P1, G Money P2, P3 to Top Question, P4 to Ragnarok, P5 to Kilasagi. In the round goes Ragnarok. He's spinning now. Can he save it in the corner? Yes, he can. Alright, let's shake things up. Okay, so P1, again, Trey, P2, Jackal, P3, G Money, P4, Top Question, P5, Wesley, P6, Ragnarok, P7, Packer, P8, Kilasagi, and P9, Isaiah, and P10, I can't quite see the car there. And the 44 has been issued a warning after turning in there. So, 1 out of 3 for that 44 car. As it looks like Top Question tries to run down G Money. The 55 Coca-Cola machine. To the bumper, to the back of the 07, that could have caused a wreck. And as well as Top Question almost gets forced outside, but keeps it clear. 84 on the inside of the 07. The 84 will take the overtake. Looks like we're trying to flip up into a single file, a double line. I can't make out who's that going through the pits right now. Someone's putting on lap 9. So we could have another spin there too. Ritter will be a lap down. Spin from Ragnarok! And once again into the barriers. Looks like we're having some sort of mechanical issues with that 44. That is not good. At all. No caution thrown as we keep it green. That was a nasty wreck for the 44. And although 01 also in the barriers coming out of the pits. So you enter lap 11, your leader, still Trey, pulling away. But that was the greatest corner there. Nobody in sight. As he's over 4 seconds ahead. Coming into this corner. That just puts into perspective how much this guy's ahead. He might lap Packer here. Maybe have some mechanical troubles with that 20 car. Packer's having a rough race right now. He might have gotten loose. It's hard to tell. We'll see what happens though. Moving back to the field. It's became very spread out very quickly here. Let's get a phone to train Kilasagi trying to get around the 84 of Wesley. Wesley's jumped up to third. Wesley's had a pretty good race so far. And they're going to try to get on the inside of Jackal. Maybe, yeah, I think he did. No, he didn't. It looks like he could have. Anyway, into the corner. 85, giving the bump. Giving the bump by the 84. 84 will overtake. Into the corner. So dogfight 87's trying to move through now. It's all the 80 cars right around that area. They're going to be second, third, and fourth. G-Money in fifth. I have no idea what happened to behind them. The field is very spread out right now. Looks like Packer ready to try to overtake Ritter. Well, actually, no. Ritter's already 2 laps down. Into the wall. And the 20 is going to get under the 01. Able to pass the lap car. But let's focus back in on the field, which is going to be who's that up there? Field. Let's focus on this battle for third. Go back to second. I said J. 3 wide in the corner. This is pretty good racing. 85 and 84 will rub up against each other, and coming into the corner on lap 18 and 34, here comes Kilasagi trying to get inside of that 84, and well, now they're going to make it 3 wide again, almost, as they come to turn 1. Everybody else behind them is like very spread out, so that's why I'm focusing on. What happened with Ragnarok? He's having a battle back here with Isaiah. In the 35, I believe. That's going to be Max in the 06. Who's out of those two? Max started dead last, but he's in 7th right now. And looks like we're going to pit from the 18. 18 has pitted, so it'll be a lap down. Just the question is, when is the leader going to pit? He's getting ready to lap Mr. Packer. We'll see if we can get past the slow car. He's going to hold the block, trying to stay on the lead lap. Getting loose off the corner. And now the 75 will go in for the pass on Packer, putting him a lap down. Packer's very inexperienced, so that might be why he's getting lapped here, but looks like it's going to be Trey is going to be in a very good spot. And the 20th pack will be right beside him. Let's go check in back on that battle for second, I should say, as Kiyosaki has taken that position, and they started to got some more spread out as they're getting ready to lap the 01 for the third time. He's in a sticky situation there. They've kept up though, and 84, 85 is still battling. The 87's pulled away a bit though. Everybody else is very spread out, by the way. That's what's going on with that. Before it could be 85, both of them are going to be going through here. And the 85 to the bumper of the 84. As the 01 gets stuck in the wall, 85 gets shoved outside. 84 will get a gap on him. Coming in the corner. It's the outside. The 84 goes. Here comes the 85 on the inside. Which is trying to come on the inside. And ooh, narrowly misses the bumper of the 84. And the 84 will get the advantage coming off the corner. And the 21 in for pits. He might be more laps down. 12 questions down a lap. I'm surprised. What happened with that? Max is down 2 laps. And Bag is going to be going into pits as we're going to see our first pit cycle. Well, we're over quarter way through and no cautions as we're going to roll tag break. Okay, hold on. technical difficulties. And the cautions came out in that time. I wonder what that would be for. Is there a big wreck? Would have got the wall, I see. That's not good for everyone's coming in the pit now. So the people who held out get an advantage of the fact that they're not lapped. But now everyone's will be bunched back up. We can get the we get the ad thing loaded up for some reason.
Before any Coke Zero series.
Alright. So I guess we'll have no ad breaks because something's wrong with the player for the ads. But so we'll keep it, I don't know why the yellow flag is out. It looks like they're racing full speed. I don't know if that's, yeah, they're trying to get back together. This has got to be very frustrating, and the red flag will come out as they're spinning on pace, as the pace car is going to try to get back up to the front of the field. And it looks like Trey and everyone else went in for pits. So red flag comes out. The 44 has been parked, apparently. Okay, never mind. Soggy is going to be P4 in the 87. Let's see some of the field not going. As they're going to line up single file on lap 33. Red flag is out. It's going to be Choose on front. Stretch. So get back racing here, lap 35. It looks like we had a... How are they not spinning in that corner? Honestly, don't know. Wesley will lead them back to lap 36. I'm sorry about that. I was just busy checking something. But G Money into the bumper to the back of the 84. The 18 goes around him. The 18 will take the lead into lap 36 corner. As that's Pat up there in the front. But he's going to open the door for Ragnarok to come in P1. As they wreck behind them. Pat spinning. Is he going to save it? He comes back down. He's spinning again. And he's going to spin in the G-Money. As that could bring up the caution. But the officials have to say they both save it. So no caution. But a gnarly wreck for G-Money. And Pat puts them severely behind. As now it's going to be Ragnarok leading, followed by Pat. Pat off the wall. Here's the onboard cam from Trey. And here comes Kilasagi on the inside of Ragnarok. They're going to try to catch up with that 75 has been fast all day. Now back in the lead after a short caution. Soggy trying to catch up. '87 is 1 out of 3 for turn glitching. It's concerning. Yeah, I was noticing some turn glitching here, but we're not the officials here. We just broadcast the race. As the sun will set at Martinsville, and the lights should come on here any moment now. Trey's taking outside. I wonder why. That's allowing for Killer Soggy to catch up. It's interesting. And that Wesley in the wall. And Killer Soggy's taking the distance about 0.5 seconds behind. He's catching up. I don't know what happened to the 75, but now Kilasagi was in striking distance. I think he gave the bumper. The bumper. Here comes Kilasagi to take the lead on lap 46. New leader. But he's going to take outside. That might ruin his lead. It's going to be side by side. We're in a battle for the lead. That's pretty much the only battle going on, besides the battle for third behind them. Otherwise, everything's become spread out again. Nobody's gotten lapped, which is good. Max in 6 is going to give the bumper to the Jackal and overtake him for a P5 on lap 49. I should say, jeez. Wesley is in 3rd. He's in striking distance of the leaders. Well, it looks like it's going to be Trey who's going to lead us back. The lights are coming on here at Martinsville. And that looks like Pat is getting lapped. And he's gonna go pit. Trey 1 out of 3. Here we are, back at Martinsville at the quick break, quick intermission on the deal. And it's currently Kayla, Soggy, and Trey, both up front, both taking to the lead. Both battling for the lead. As Mr. Packer goes in the pit. And Packer is lapped, but he's staying right behind the leaders. So if he tries his hardest, he couldn't get unlapped. I started by 2 laps, actually. 87, stop doing speed boost off turns or DT. He's going to give the bumper to the 87. Packer puts it. Soggy in the wall. So does Packer go on the wall? I really feel like there should be a Packer warning there. Yeah, Packer 1 out of 3. He's lapped. Right to us, but almost about 60 laps in. Leader's going to need to come into pit here shortly. Isaiah coming up to be lapped. Bag is now down a lap as well. Wonder what happened to the 44. Did the 44 come into pit? I think so. The leaders are definitely going to need to come into pit here. Let's just stuck behind a slow car. That gives the opportunity for Wesley to catch up. Trey's trying to get that 24 out of the way. Entering lap 61. And now Trey has been just able to get past the 24 of Isaiah. And that's Soggy in the pit. Well, it's just a matter of time now before your leader does pit as well. She's trying to extend that fuel to the very last drop. I think he'll come into pit this lap. Yep, there he is in the pit. So who will that leave your leader? That looks like it'll be Wesley as your leader. Did he pit? No, he didn't. Wesley's gonna have to pit this lap. Oh, in the wall he goes. As he's gonna come into pits, maybe. No. He might be out of fuel. He's gonna try to get it one more lap around. He's the only person who did not pit, but looks like he's going to be able to get it into pit road. With about... Yikes. Really lose fuel on pit road. Is he out of fuel just before the pits? Wesley unable to pit. He's not grabbing fuel. Something's wrong with that. And he's going to have to respawn his car. What a demoralization for Wesley. But it looks like it's going to be Trey still out front. Vag is behind him. And that might be the last pit cycle. We'll see. So we might try to fuel save to start off. And we'll be right back, folks. We are back after an intermission. Lap 75, 3/4 of the way through. Trey is still dominant leader, followed by Ragnarok. Looks like Ragnarok might have had a slightly better corner there. He's trailing. Ragnarok only about... Here he goes! He's making the move! Here comes Ragnarok, who's inside. Ragnarok will take the lead. Coming into the turn. Can he hold it, though? Ooh, it's close, but Trey gets back on his inside. In the corner. Ragnarok is a sneaky underdog. You gotta keep your eyes out for. There's a chance that he could be competitive in these races. And here he goes again. He's trying to go for it. He's on the bumper. He can't get it, though. I have no idea what happened behind them. Third place is Jackal, Max, G Money, Killer Song. Top question if anybody else is lapped down. But this is the main focus on right here. The battle for first with the 75 and the 44. Top question off in the distance there. Anyway, we're back. Now and again, it's still Ragnarok, it's still Trey. And Ragnarok's pulling into the pits. He's going to pit early. That could be good, it could be not. Having a poor pit. He got too close to that pit thing. Right now, that's going to be good for Trey. Will he probably have to pit? Maybe. He's fuel saving. Oh, he gets pushed in the wall. Top question moves him out of the way. This guy's going to try to fuel save his way to a win. I don't know if it's be enough. It's going to come down to the wire for Trey. But now it's going to be Jackal. Ragnarok will not stay on the lead lap. So he will be a lap down, but if Trey pits, It'll be the same situation. Trying to pit Trey is fuel saving hard. Who will it be? If he has to pit late, then it's over for him. And about 700 miles. It's gonna be close. And we're gonna spin top questions around. Top questions spinning in the wall. He almost collects Trey with him. No idea what happened there. Could have been something with Ragnarok. But it's only people who are not lapped is Soggy, Jackal, and G Money. Everyone else is a lap down or more, like Pat or other people. But now Rag's gonna fight to stay on the lead lap. If he gets on this lead lap, it could spell trouble. And Trey's gonna let him pass on the lead lap. He is desperately trying to fuel save. Will Jackal catch him, and will he actually be able to fuel save? I think he will. But will Jackal catch him in the process? See, it's gonna be close. I don't think he'll have to pit. But it all depends if Jackal catches up to him. But so far, it looks like a Trey victory is in the books. Let's see how much of a gap is whittled down after pitting. Let's see here, okay, he's crossed the line. How much of a gain is he getting? Almost nothing. I think, yeah, now he's pushing it. Now he's gonna push the car out to its limits. Oh, that can't be allowed. Okay, so top question just stopped in the middle of the track. Ragnarok in trouble about that one. But now, Trey looking for his first win. Does he have enough fuel? Yes, he will, probably. Only way I don't see him winning if a wreck happens. If Pat wrecks him. Because Pat's going to get lapped here shortly. He hits him. This could spell disaster for Trey if he gets wrecked. By Trey. I mean, not by Trey, hit Pat. Let's slow him on the track. He's going to let him by. He's going to spin! He's going to take Ragnarok with him! Two more times around. At the paperclip. He's going to swerve. He's going to pretend he got his victory. Whittled down. Coming in the corner. Coming to the white flag. Trey is your leader. And it's the final corner. Trey will win in Martinsville for his first triumph. What a finish. Jackal coming to P2. As they all wreck behind them. Ragnarok will get P3. It looks like they finished behind him. What a masterclass by the 75 car. What a finish! But that will pretty much wrap it up, folks. What a race. I'm so glad that we could stream races, more race CCCS in the future. And tonight we may have a Martinsville talk with Mav himself on the channel. So stay tuned for that. What a finish. All the drivers did pretty good here. And yeah, catch you guys in the next stream. Goodbye.